Good afternoon. I am Master Sergeant Andrew Swanston, your narrator for today's ceremony. Today we welcome you to a special ceremony marking the retirement of Master Sergeant Michael Lamb. The presiding official for today's ceremony is Lieutenant Colonel James Fowley, Commander, 176th Air Defense Squadron. At this time, we would like to take a moment to recognize our distinguished guests in the audience today. Master Sergeant Lamb's family, his girlfriend, Senior Master Sergeant Brandy Gresham, and children, Cadence, Ashton, Kylie, Emma, Trenton, and their sleeping dog, Dakota. His mother, Sandra Yeager, his sister and brother-in-law, Jeannie and Bill White, along with their son, Mason, his aunt, Margot Faust, Senior Master Sergeant Gresham's sister and her husband, Megan and Marshall Webb, along with their children, Macy, Maverick, and Maddox. Lastly, a special welcome to all senior officers and civilians, commanders, chiefs, first sergeants, members of Team J Bear and friends, for being here to share in this special occasion with Master Sergeant Lamb and his family. At this time, I ask that you please stand for the arrival of the official party and remain standing for the playing of the national anthem and the Alaska State Song. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. And now it is my pleasure to introduce the commander of the 176th Air Defense Squadron, Lieutenant Colonel James Fowley.
I was really hoping it was 3-6 Mafia. I was really hoping we didn't get there though. It wouldn't be a Top Rock ceremony without one audio-visual difficulty, so I'm sure it's coming. We just don't know when. So I'd like to recognize the special guests that are sitting over here. First, I'd just like to say it's awesome that this much of your families come up to be a part of this day with you. Because really the way that I see retirements is our family here at Top Rock, we're giving you back to them. So ready or not, you're going to get them here in a couple of moments. So Brandy, kids, Cadence, Ashton, Kylie, Emma, and Trenton, Sandy from North Dakota, Mom, brother and sister-in-law Jeannie and Bill, and their son Mason from Ohio. Ohio's a great state to be from, by the way. Congrats. Aunt Margot from North Dakota, and Megan and Marshall Webb. That's a whole lot of folks here, man, to support you. And so I think that's a great thing to have today, and going forward, it'll help you, I'm sure. So let's talk a little bit about your career. And we'll talk about where your path and my path may have intertwined a few times throughout our time in the Air Force together. So you enlisted in '95 when I was in middle school, so congrats on that. And you're a security policeman. Your first operational assignment was the 100th Security Police Squadron at RAF Milton Hall. Pretty awesome assignment for the first term airman there, man. And that's going to be a theme, I think, throughout your career, as you managed to have some pretty awesome assignments. There you were a restricted area controller and an armed response team leader, which means they trusted you with weaponry, which is awesome. In '97, you PCS to the 737th Security Forces Squadron at Araxos Air Base in Greece. How did you manage that, to go from England to Greece?
Volunteer, short term.
That's awesome, man. And there they put you in charge of guard groups. Okay, and what you did downstairs by comparison, I don't think compares. Here's a nuke, young airman guarding police. After Greece, you PCS to the 375th Security Forces Squadron at Scott Air Force Base, Illinois. Okay, so getting back to maybe reality after a couple years in Europe. And there you served as a gate entry controller and a senior patrolman. You did get your first deployment to Kuwait in Prince Sultan Air Base in Saudi Arabia. So you got your first taste of sand, and that'll be a common theme that's coming up here in the next couple of assignments. 2004, you were selected to attend military working dog training, and that love of animals has carried through to today, to your retirement. So, Dakota, welcome. You're doing great over there. 2005, you did another deployment, this time to Iraq, to support the global war on terrorism. So that was a pretty big thing in your career. And then in 2007, like all great folks in the military, you made your way up to the great state of Alaska into the 3rd Security Forces Squadron at Hunter Air Force Base, where you were a flight chief and a working dog handler up here as well. And also, about that time, Lieutenant Fowley was driving around base, and I'm pretty sure you pulled me over once or twice as I was driving around, maybe rolling through stop signs. So that may be the first time our career has crossed. 2008, you did your 3rd and final deployment, this time again to Iraq as a military working dog handler. Then, after about a decade of people probably telling you, hey, you should join the Guard, you decided to do that in 2011. And so you joined us over here at the then 176th Air Control Squadron. During the next 11 years, you worked your way up kind of from the intro-level tracking technician to an air surveillance technician into the mission crew commander technician position, or mission technician now. 2016, you and I met officially this time in room 25 when you were working as the NCOIC of training. And there, I remember you and I talking about the pros and cons of hosting foreign exchange students and working at the FBI. You also, more importantly, helped integrate me into the Guard. So I was brand new off active duty, didn't really know what I was doing in the Guard. So you kind of took a major that didn't know a whole lot about the Guard and brought him under your wing and maybe roughed some of the rough edges that were there. So I really appreciate that time we spent together down to 25. Man, I'm really honored you asked me to do this with you. And I'm even more honored that for those of you that don't know, Mike had surgery to fix, it seems like an ever-increasing number of cracked ribs last Friday, so I think the final count was 5. So we won't talk about the types of painkillers that he's on right now, but if there's any kind of emotions that are pouring out of this guy, it's all the painkillers. It's not his stoic personality. And then I believe you've got more surgery coming up here in the next week to fix some more parts, man. So I'm proud that you asked me to be part of this, and I know it was really important that he that he was able to share this day with all of you kind of in the first year I was over here. So that's awesome. And get ready because we're handing it back here shortly. So and with that, let's get on with the rest of the ceremony.
Please stand for the presentation of the Meritorious Service Medal.
Publish the order.
Master Sergeant Michael J. Lamb distinguished himself in the performance of outstanding service to the United States Air Force as Mission Crew Commander Technician, 176th Air Defense Squadron, from 30 June 2019 to 30 June 2022. During this period, Master Sergeant Lamb managed his crew during multiple Northern Sovereignty operations, relayed critical information to higher headquarters, resulting in 6 Russian aircraft intercepted and escorted. Additionally, as the unit career advisor, he executed 15 career motivation programs that provided members with career guidance and ensured a successful commander's program for career progression. Moreover, Master Sergeant Lamb managed courseware review for 24 lessons and coordinated updates with Pacific Air Force's headquarters, validating Battle Control Center training materials. Furthermore, as an air surveillance technician, Master Sergeant Lamb led his section during a presidential visit by optimizing sensors and relating track data to higher headquarters, which resulted in 15 tracks of interest being safely intercepted. Finally, as Mission Crew Commander Technician during exercises Vigilant Shield and ISEX-20, he coordinated deployment of the E-3 to expand the region's Arctic ability, which tested proof of concept, and also provided critical operational level training for decision makers. The singularly distinctive accomplishments of Master Sergeant Lamb reflect the highest credit upon himself, the Alaska Air National Guard, and the state of Alaska, given under my hand, signed Colonel Matthew Calabro, Commander, 1 April 2022.
I'm being as gentle as I can here.
Please remain standing for the reading of the retirement order. Special order number Alpha Alpha -0091, dated 18 October 2021. Master Sergeant Michael J. Lamb is relieved from present reserve assignment and retired per AFI 36-3203 and Title 10, United States Code, Section 9314, in the grade of Master Sergeant, effective 1 July 2022. You will be retired, you will be transferred to the retired reserve, and your name will be placed on the United States Air Force retired list. By order of the Secretary of the Air Force, signed Jenna L. Silva, Colonel, United States Air Force Director, Personnel and Total Force Services. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. At this time, Senior Master Sergeant Brandy Gresham will come forward to place the retirement pin on Master Sergeant Lamb's lapel. Thank you, Brandy. Master Sergeant Lamb also received special recognition for his service that I will reluctantly read. Dear Master Sergeant Michael Lamb, the Las Vegas Raiders and the Raiders Foundation want to thank you for your 26 years of service in the United States Air Force and your dedication and hard work in protecting our nation. The courage and bravery you display is an inspiration to all of us. We are grateful for your service and commitment. Know that the Raider Nation is honored to have you defending our country. The Las Vegas Raiders are very proud to have you as part of the Raider Nation, and it is fans like you that make the Raider Nation the greatest fans in the NFL. Signed, Alan Diskin, Executive Director, Raiders Foundation.
More of a Browns fan myself. It's still pretty cool.
Master Sergeant Lamb also received the Alaska State Service and the Alaska Meritorious Service Medal, as well as accolades from the Governor of the State of Alaska and a certificate of appreciation from former President Donald Trump. At this time, we welcome anyone that would like to present Master Sergeant Lamb with a gift to please come forward.
The first one here, kind of off script. So I had the pleasure of working with Sergeant Lamb for a couple of years while I was on Grizzly. And it seemed like we always got stuck on nights together. I don't know how that happened, but it was always an enjoyable experience. One, I never knew what type of conversations you were going to start. There were times that I would have to look over and just, what? Who starts a conversation like that? But it helped the time go by, and they were always enjoyable. And the other thing that was always pleasant, nights aren't always the most fun thing, but Lamb always had the absolute best attitude, no matter what was going on. Just, well, I'm having a great day, sir. I'm glad to be here. There's nothing that I need to complain about. Just always a positive attitude, and that goes a long way with keeping everybody else in spirit and going through those nights. So, Lamb, it's I'm going to miss working with you in some of those conversations. I don't know if I'll never top them, but so here you've got your Red Star plaque with "It's Lamb." Charlie Two Bear Hotels.
Sergeant Lamb, on behalf of the Grizzly Morale Team and the entire Grizzly crew, I'd like to give you a coin from Grizzly representing your many years of service to our crew, and also a Lowe's gift card. The time you've had on our crew has been invaluable, sir. You've made a massive difference in the lives of myself and everybody else on our team, and we want to congratulate you and wish you the best in the next chapter of your life.
Kind of got the lithos here signed by everybody in the squadron, so on behalf of everybody, hopefully you can hang that somewhere in your home. And then we also got you a print of the poster that hangs out in the hallway. You meant a lot to me as a mentor. Came in new and you kind of showed me the ropes that luckily I've earned a lifelong friend out of this, so appreciate it.
Photo op. All right, and then of course we have a couple of things for him as well. Master Sergeant Michael John Lamb, words cannot express how proud your friends and family are of all that you've accomplished. 27 years is no small feat, and your dedication to this great nation and the best wing in the Air Force has been duly acknowledged. More than just what you have accomplished during your career, you are a deeply loving person with an enormous heart. You have a tremendous impact on those around you, and in this last year and some change, you've had a profound impact, positive impact on me and the kids. We are grateful to you for all that you've done and all that you do, and we could not be more pleased to spend this special day with you. Although I could say much more about the amazing airman and man that you are, I'll go ahead and move along to our gift presentation. The first is a traditional gift for members who are when they retire. Cadence, if you would please step forward. In an effort to showcase your career, we had this shadow box made for you. The inside contains patches, name tapes, your canine dog collar, and various other things that are significant to your career. Also inside are the Alaska State flag and the U.S. flag that were both flown over the Capitol in Juneau. On the right side of the shadow box, engraved are the ranks that you achieved, as well as your date of rank, and on the left side, the bases that you were stationed at and the years they were stationed there. You guys want to squeeze in for a photo? Next, the boys have something that I would like to present to you. Being security forces was a substantial part of your career. This gift is not the Beretta 9mm that you carried as your service weapon, but rather something a bit more modern. Currently, the security forces squadrons are being issued M18s. So we wanted to ensure that you had one of your own to carry. On one side, we have engraved Master Sergeant Michael Lamb, 1995 to 2022, and on the other side, the bases and the dates you were stationed at. This gift is a work in progress, however, as the hand grips are being done, they are being custom designed by George Bullock, who you were stationed with in Illinois and up here. Due to the custom nature of this, George insisted on your input for the hand grips, so that project will be finished this week. Anything on that? They know he's into sports big time, except for snowboarding. We have banned him for life from snowboarding and ski from now on. While he didn't get a chance to play sports much as a kid himself, Michael sure still plays like he's trying out for the pros. Michael, I'm not sure the NFL is going to be picking you up anytime soon. Raiders love you, but not that much. But to us, you're more than a Super Bowl legend. You're an American hero. While this gift is not quite the same as a Super Bowl ring, I sure hope that you wear it with pride. This gold diamond studded ring says United States Air Force retired on the top, has the function badge for command and control battle management on one side, and the function badge for security forces on the other. Wear this ring with pride, Michael, because to us, you are our Super Bowl champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my distinct pleasure to introduce Master Sergeant Michael J. Lamb, United States Air Force, retired.
I don't know if I can top that, but wow. Thank you very much. I don't even know where my stuff is at. It's the meds kicking in. Well, first and foremost, I gotta thank Swanson for putting this on. In coordination with Brandy and everybody else, Mort and Kate 12, I appreciate it. I know I haven't really been in the squadron much in the last couple of months, but appreciate the support from leadership, Chief, you. I appreciate today. It's been very emotional already, and I don't know if I can use the right words to express how I'm feeling right now, but very grateful, very blessed to have a big gathering like this. I'm not good with my words, so if I stumble, oh well. My day, right? Whew. I want to thank my family. Mom, thanks for being here. Thank you for being here. I know it's hard for you to travel, but you got up here on Sunday with Margot. I appreciate you. Me too. I know Don's looking down on me right now. And my grandparents, and I know they're proud of me. I want to say thank you for being here. Both of you. It means a lot. Jeannie, Bill, Mason. I don't know Will. Will just got deployed. That's their other son. He just got deployed to Guam. But I mean, I feel sorry for him. But he spent the last night in Hawaii before he got to Guam. But Jeannie, I still remember meeting at the airport down at Lackland or down at San Antonio, getting yelled at by the TIs right when I walked off the plane. And you guys were there. You guys, from day one till now, you guys have supported me, been there. The reason I got stationed at Scott Air Force Base to be closer to you guys, and then you guys decided to go to Ohio. And yeah, that broke my heart when you guys left, but I know it was not a hard drive to get to Ohio, but I appreciate it. Thanks for everything that you guys done. Bill, before I even joined, I was supposed to be EOD, which the recruiter lied to me and said that there was no security forces or security police openings at the time, which that's a lie. But he worked some magic through his chain and had a chief talk to me, and I became a security forces, security police at the time, and I appreciate it. I think my career would have been different if I went EOD, but I'm glad we did security police, and I'm glad where I'm at, I ended up at. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Whew. Megan and Marshall, I know I haven't known you a little bit over a year, but thanks for attending, kiddos. Thanks for being here. Lastly, I gotta thank you, Brandy, for being there since day one. We hit it off. You were up in Fairbanks. I was stuck down here. We had to make commutes back and forth, and yeah, we did it. We spent the last year, 2 months together. And now you're finally down here. It's bittersweet, me leaving. Still get a carpool to work every day, which will be great after I recover. But you've been my friend, my partner, my lover, my supporter. You've been there anytime I needed something to talk to. Yeah, we've had our bad days, but the good days outweigh the cadence. You're growing, you're becoming an adult. Kylie, Emma, Trenton, Ashton. I know I get on you guys a lot, but I love you guys dearly. And I want to be the best bonus dad I can to you guys. I gotta say thank you for everything. And last but not least, we did forget something, but we made it up. So you guys do it. So like I said, I know the last 4 months, squadron leadership, Grizzly crew, you guys supported me in the accident when Brandy coming back from Fairbanks with my snowboarding injuries and surgery last week. But I just want to thank each and every one of you. Chief, I know we've been texting. We had our good TDYs in Hawaii. I'm not going to forget them. But yeah, when we were back in DOT, you were CCB, and we had our good times, our talks. And yeah, you were a great mentor to me. And yeah, I'm glad you are the chief in this for the ADS. I appreciate it. Appreciate my family, that you've done everything for us, supporting us. And I don't have really a lot of words to say, but I want to say thank you.
We'll always have Hawaii.
Yes. And Taylor Swift. There's a lot of other people. I know they're not here. Shinsato. Robbie, I see you in the back. I remember the first couple nights. I almost quit this job because I couldn't do it. But you guys will look at me like, well, you can't track, you can't hit up dots. No, I couldn't. I actually literally walked up and left the obstacle course. And I was like, I'm a cop, I can't do this job. But he took me under his wing and got me where I'm at today, pretty much. And very proud of him where he's at. And I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you to everybody. Major Jasper, I want to say thank you. Great mentor back in DOT when I was back there. I know you supported me through my times of crisis when I had them, but I want to say thank you as well. I know I'm forgetting probably several people, but I was very blessed to have this group of showing in my retirement. It's bittersweet, and I'm gonna miss every one of you guys. I love you all, and I'm only a phone call away, so don't be a stranger. Don't be a stranger. Thank you. That's all I got.
The men and women of the United States Air Force are proud to have served with Master Sergeant Lamb and wish him and his family the best in their future endeavors. Please join us in the reception line to congratulate Master Sergeant Lamb. This concludes today's ceremony. Master Sergeant Lamb and his family invite you to attend the reception in the ADS break room where there will be cake. Thank you for attending, and we wish you a pleasant day.
Finger muscle up. Right, my thumb.
Is that right? Yeah, me too. Why did you guys write off the box? You did cry. Yeah, I tell you. I saw that tear.
I teared up, but
Me too.
I
always tear up when people tear up.
anything like this.
It smells so nice. I know. What did I hear? I know.
No. Oh, yeah, it's good.
I know, I meant to say that. Do you want to get a photo with you guys real quick? Hey, do you want to get a photo with them real quick in service dress?
Yeah, I can.
Swanston, K-12, Sir, from Valley. You do. Maverick, what
You want us to-
I might jump in one, but I'll let you guys choose. Okay, go that way. Take the dog.
Sure.
I'm gonna let you do one.
Do you want one, with each, so you can move by yourself?
We can. Yeah, we can.
He went to the bathroom. One more.
Come over here. And then you've got family.
Hey, no, get her. Come here.
Brittany, you go in and then, let's have
Swanston?
you guys all in there.
Okay.
And you guys go to, we'll have you.
Here for this moment. I know.
Thank you. We're doing this now? I think we're doing it. Okay. I gotta open this now?
No, we're still going family. I know, I like how they totally fits it on the meds. Gonna cry again?